Oh, what words? Oh no. I am in the middle, am I? It's meant to be 54. I thought it was 55. Well, okay. I haven't signed into Kick yet, or at all, like ever. Yeah, I think that's the wrong one. Kick, website, Kick. Is it KIK? KICK, that'll be why. It is, yes. Yes. Can I pop out the chat on that one? No, I saw that. very soft.
Is that better? I was muted. You're soft.
All is loud and clear. I'm always loud and clear.
Oh, it should be better now. It's funny, people were saying this last week when we were doing the podcast. Is that better? Am I louder? I love the delay. So they asked me to do something and there's like a 10-minute delay.
Yeah, you have to wait and wait and wait.
It's like 4 people on YouTube's.
Just beatbox the music.
Kyle. Beatbox the music. Hello. Is that better? I know, someone's got to go on YouTube 186. I know. Sing a song of sixpence. Hey. Hello, Noel. How's it hanging, bro? Are we ready, Paul?
I think I'm ready.
YouTube. Ew. Ew. You ready? Because I'm ready to go now. I was just waiting for you to get into kicks.
Oh yeah, I'm fully ready.
You're
I've
fully
got kick running. Yep.
fully
I can see
prepared.
180, Darkest Shadow.
I'm going to school. What's that? Oh. You're going to school and getting an award?
Oh, what are you getting an award for?
Noel's getting an award at school. I didn't know he was at school still. It's kind of cute. Special school. All right, on with the show.
Sweet.
This is the XboxCast.
Hello, welcome to the regular show. That's slightly irregular. Starting times are more of a guideline anyway, and the hosts come and go. But one thing you can count on is the XboxCast regular show. We're your hosts, Lee and Paul. How you doing, Paul?
Hello. Yep. That's my cue. Hello.
That's right, good work. That's amazing. And we have a bunch of people on YouTube that are shouting at us at the moment as well, being very loud. You should all go in there and join them.
Yes.
Or UruTube, as it's now been renamed. How you going?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I've been busy at work. Lots of crazy at work.
Yes, there has been, hasn't there?
Yes.
I think it's the weather.
I do think it's setting people mad.
Everybody's mad.
Everybody's mad. Maybe it's a full moon or something somewhere. Maybe that's what's causing the issues.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
I'm just looking out. Last time I saw it was a full crescent. Or, thin.
Oh,
tiny.
a full crescent moon.
Well,
yeah, a crescent moon.
I don't think it's a full moon.
No,
it's
crescent
the
moon
opposite.
is the opposite, yeah. So we're 30 days away from full moon then. 30 days away from crazy.
Half that, isn't it?
Is it, or 15 days, is it? I have no idea. It's like times and stuff.
It's on a 3-week cycle, 20. I don't know. I'm
No,
not an
don't.
astronomer.
Let's walk away from this conversation.
Yes.
Wanting to, yes. So yeah, how's your week been though? Work's good? Work's settling down?
Yeah, works pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah, just paperwork, dotting I's, crossing T's, making sure customers are happy, making sure computers work. Computers don't work.
The computers never work, no. Because users use them, that's why they don't work.
Oh, yes. Yes. We'll just leave it at that.
Yes, indeed. So, welcome everybody. Come and find us on the XboxCast.co.nz. I don't feel like we talk about our website enough. People should go
and it
there.
is a Flash website.
It's a very Flash website, and it gives us access to all our stuffs.
Yes.
All our stuffs is there. Everyone is there. You're even on there, Paul.
Am I?
I believe so. I think you're under the peoples.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, yeah, okay. Shall we just get into the news?
Okay.
There's people watching, listening, and we should, we'll do the charts.
We should do what we are paid to do.
Paid? Yes, that's right.
We
Massive
get paid.
Of paid. We do actually get paid, yeah, strangely. Okay.
I don't know. How much do you bribe the patrons to pay you?
You can't talk about it. Just got to move on.
Okay. Fair enough.
So we should get into the charts.
Yes. I did have a bit of a sneak peek, and I got told off for that.
Just you're not following the correct rules.
I'm sorry. I have to wing it. Yeah.
You have to. Yes, you're just on the edge, living on the edge. So this is October 8th, which is like what 2 or 3 days ago.
You're on October 8th. I'm saying October. Yes, October 8th. It's right there in big writing in front of me.
Yes, it does that. Yes.
Yeah.
So, still number one is Starfield, which is incredible. It's not one of the other two. And that's 6 weeks now at number one.
That's pretty impressive.
That's really impressive, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Are you still playing it?
Yeah, I got another 4 hours in yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I haven't played it actually in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I know.
You should go back to it. They've patched it.
Oh, they fixed it? Is it better?
Yeah.
It's a bit boring.
No,
Not much to go on.
I can no longer use the puddle hack to get
the puddle
money. I saw it and I was like, that looks interesting. I wonder if it'll work on Xbox. And yep, not only did it work, but there was another puddle hack for the store next door. So
that's perfect.
It was
a double
it was
puddle.
Actually really, really annoying because I got so much inventory, I couldn't actually walk to the ship.
Oh, right, yeah.
The more inventory you get,
well, no, what you do is you sell it back to the shop that you stole it from.
No, because I stole all their credits.
Oh.
Yeah, I said, take all.
Just take it all. I want all the money and all the stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know how you can do it. I suppose you could steal it off one place and then sell it back to the next place, maybe.
It was so much stuff. I paid for my ship upgrades.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I had to fly to 3 or 4 planets to be able to sell it all. But
yeah, of
and
course.
Then I went back
or
and
just
done
go
it again.
to, was it Venus or something, and hang out there for an hour and it's the day, then you can come back in. What's closest to Mercury? Is it Mercury you can land at? If you go on Mercury and sleep, it's like
sleep
8
one
hours.
day is like, yeah.
It's enough time for it to reset the ships, clocks, places.
It does reset it. There's a seat across the road at the bar. I just sat there for 24 hours.
It's not a seat in the bar.
Well, the bar's outside. You actually get a good shield engineer from that place. I did not know about it. I sat next to him for ages.
I've still not done that.
Oh, okay.
Staff.
No, I'm kitting things out. It actually adds quite a bit. You get like an extra boost of power to the shields that you don't have to pay out of your own power systems.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it actually just works automatically. Like
it does. So whoever got somebody gives me engines. So I've always got 1 bar of engines and now I've got 1 bar of shields.
I need people.
Yes.
I sound like I need people. It sounds like Paul. Does Paul have a problem sitting at the bar for 24 hours? Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
As long as there's plenty of whiskey, I'm fine.
Exactly.
Don't know about the people next to me, but hey, I'm fine.
Doesn't matter after a couple of whiskeys.
No.
So I've been digging around in Cyberpunk. I maybe we should just start games. We just do games we played this week quickly, as we've.
I think we've pretty much exhausted my games. I've had 4 hours of Starfield, and that's it.
I've been playing Cyberpunk.
How is that?
It's way better than Starfield.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say. Graphics, gameplay.
I'm not
story.
sorry. It is a more focused game. It's a better story. Starfield's open world, and I don't think you'll ever get an open world to look the same as a single.
It's not that. It's the quality of the stories. Or the variety of the stories, the style of the stories are.
There were some amazing ones in the first playthrough I'd done.
Oh, I just remember the one, the first play when I did. I was talking to this random guy on the side of it was stood against a wall, looked a bit scruffy. He's like, do you want to, what are they called? Those things you put on which go into Hollow World?
What
are they called? So I bought one of those.
Yep.
It was 20K.
And you woke up somewhere random.
Better than that.
Yep.
It's better than that. It cost me 20 grand. I was like, well, it must be good. It's 20 grand. So I give him 20 grand and put it on. Then I woke up and I was naked in a house. Brain dancing. That's right. Yeah.
Yes. That's
so I was it. Woke up naked in the house.
Yep.
I was like, oh, this is not good. So I was like, so do I restore back or do I just accept it and go, right, this is part of it. I've done this. This is a stupid idea. And then it was actually real fun. It was really hard because you start off with
nothing. To a really cool story.
Yeah, for sure.
It's easy with a certain build because I don't use weapons at all. So they couldn't remove the implants. I just go into crouch mode and then just hack whatever, and I can wipe out an entire base with cyber implants.
I needed guns, so I had to go and knock the guns off the first person. get his gun, and then I had to go to the next person, get his gun, get a better gun, and then sneak around past these two guys because I still had no armor. So if I got shot, I'd die. And then I discovered that all my armor was in a what do you call it?
A locker.
A locker, yeah. It was all there. I was like, oh, thank God for that. So I got my armor on. Then I could go through and actually get out of the place. It's like, yeah, it was real fun.
There was another brain dance one that I played. Some guy, he had become a Christian and he wanted to reenact the
yes, it was a brain dance. Yes,
it was such a weird
because it was. Didn't you meet a guy in a van and drove you? And you got hijacked or something under a bridge.
Yeah, but then
it all went.
I don't
really
even know
weird.
how I met him. Yeah, I can't remember how I met him, but it branched off to this weird story, and I was just
what did you do at the end?
Wow, I allowed him to go through with it, and I actually helped him and made it into a show for.
So I did the same. Interestingly.
Oh wow!
Because there was a girl there, wasn't there? There wasn't a girl that was helping. Was the reporter or something?
Yes, reporter or press assistant or someone. Basically, she wanted to make money out of it.
PR, wasn't she?
Yeah. That was one of the weirdest missions.
What? And you just kind of get going, well, this is not going to really, surely he's not going to crucify himself, is he? And he kind of went through the whole thing. He was like, whoa. See, imagine that in Starfield. You never get anything like that in Starfield. Everything in Starfield is fetch quests. Fetch quests. All kill 10 people. Like, it's all basically that. Whereas this, and some of the, in the new DLC, there's some really cool stuff going on. Like, the actual first starting mission is really cool. I don't know if you know the bases, but the girl's base is, because you read the description, but the president crashes in Dogtown.
Okay.
And Dogtown is like
the United States.
It's a little area that's been cut off because it's like overrun. It's a bit like they've kind of put a wall around it and said, "Don't go in there because it's dangerous." And she got shot down in there, so you got to first get in there, and then you go and find her, and then you help her and stuff like that. And it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
I am tempted to get the DLC for that.
Yeah, they've sold like 3 million copies of it in the first 2 weeks.
So right.
It's not bad for DLC.
Yeah.
And they've done
way better than horse armor.
I'm sorry, what?
Way better than horse armor.
Horse armor. I thought that's what you said. I was double check.
The first DLC done by our favorite Bethesda.
Oh, horse armor.
Yeah, first paid for DLC that basically that was the model that everybody uses now. Bethesda were the first to do it with Oblivion. Because prior to that, a DLC, it wasn't DLC, it was all expansion packs. And they'd add like a whole new chapter to everything.
Yeah, that's right.
You'd have to buy the whole discs and that sort of stuff.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was horse armor. It's amazing. Thanks, Bethesda.
And it became DLC $5 for a little bit of pixels.
Yeah, well, Cyberpunk's more. I think it's like $40. So it is more expensive, but I think it's worth. Well, it is definitely way more game. There's 30 hours all up or something they've added to it. If you do all the side quests and the main quests.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. I logged in on. There was an update to the DLC. Must have been on the weekend at some point, on Saturday or Friday. I logged in and I had four achievements unlock, which I'd got in the previous first game, which I'd never unlocked, and I couldn't work out why. Because I was like, I'm sure I've done all these things, and I was like, well, I must have missed because one was shooting a grenade out of the air, which I'd never done directly, but I was like, I've killed so many people at some point. I must have shot a grenade accidentally at some point, and then like finding all the fast travel points. I was like, it didn't ping and I couldn't find any more. And I thought I must have missed one. So I kept checking the map and rechecking the map and spent like an hour going all over the place again. Still couldn't find it. I was like, must be hidden, And then all of a sudden, all these 4 things pinged all at once.
Wow.
So I've now got 1 achievement left in that game, and it is to do the final mission. There's 4 finishes or five endings to the game, and there's an achievement for each one. And I've done 4 of them. I've got 1 left to do, which is my final achievement. I was like, oh, that's actually now cool because I can now finish the game, like basically get all the achievements in it and sign it off.
Nice.
So that's cool. I was quite impressed with that.
To get 100% in a game like that is an achievement in itself.
I'm 95 hours in now, I think.
Wow.
It was, including the not 80.
Hours.
It was 84 for the main game, and then I've done about 10 hours in the second one. Because whenever you save, it tells you how long you've been playing for. Yeah.
Yeah. I was horrified at my Starfield.
You don't look.
I'm almost at 5 hours. No, not 5 hours. 5 days.
5 days. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, you're at problem level
That's
now.
a
Definitely.
problem. It's not even 5 weeks old.
No, that's interesting.
No,
So how many hours is that?
more.
No, don't work out. Don't do it. Don't work out the
Oh,
hours.
if it's
You'll make
24
yourself
hours
sad.
a day, that means
No,
each week I've put more than 24 hours into
don't
it.
work it out.
And I haven't played for a week.
So it's even worse than you think then, really.
It's even worse.
That's amazing. Yeah, I did about 2 days so far. I think I've done 40 hours, 50 hours in Starfield. But I'm only doing the side missions currently. I've not done any building. I've not built stuff in my ship. Really, I've done a bit of shipbuilding, but not much.
I'd say 2 days have gone into my shipbuilding. I'm happy with my ship. It looks so amazing.
48 hours later.
I still want to do a bit more weapon building because I've got like the stern of the ship going the whole way down, and I've got missile turrets on it, and I just don't like the look of them. And I want to get nice big rail turrets and just something good to, it looks like it's bringing beer to the enemy.
Yes, scare them.
Scare them, yeah. I don't use those weapons. Never power them on.
I didn't think you did. I knew that's why I said scare them rather than actually shoot them. Just make them.
Yeah.
You're bristling with guns, but you can't actually use them. You just.
Oh, I can probably use them. I just like to keep my jump bay at full. Just I can set a coordinate. Okay. Yeah, the more power you put into it, the faster you can go into jump speed. I can say, okay, I want to jump here, and in less than half a second, I'm at that planet. It's just ticks straight down to nothing, and I jump.
Jeez, okay, that's amazing.
Yeah, really good if I fail a scan with contraband, which I've got like an 80% chance to avoid, but you'll be surprised how many times you fail an 80% success roll.
I'm not dodgy. I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't actually.
I'm not dodgy. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but just our other podcasts, how many times should you get 50-50 over 10 and you get 5?
Oh, don't talk to me about that. Some days you just can't roll. Like, it's completely useless. That game we were playing, the first, it must have been the first 3 quarters of that podcast, everything I was rolling was 1110 or 116, 224. Like, it was just terrible.
I actually did. I've started DMing at the local games group doing Age. And I think the first 6 combat rolls in the first battle, the players got stun points. And they were like 5, 6, 4, 6, 5. I've never seen so many stuns. They were loving it.
Of course
they
were.
Introduction to
just destroying your game, basically.
Oh, I couldn't hit them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really good because you normally destroy me when you do stuff. You like roll right at the beginning, do
I was just thinking, I wish Lee was at my table. That's right. At least be able to hit someone.
Exactly. I also played, so we're in Terratober, so I've decided to play a scary game.
Yes, what scary game have you chosen?
I chose Alien Isolation.
How is that?
I don't know. I'm stuck. And I'm very sad. So the first
the
mission...
one with Ripley's daughter, right?
That's correct. 15 years later. She's been missing for 15 years. The basic premise
so before Aliens.
Oh, okay. Is that when it's set?
Yeah, well, Alien happened. Aliens is, 74 years later, so her daughter died of old age or something by the time Aliens happens.
I didn't know that. Okay. So basically what you do is they go... they find a space station, and they think that Ripley's there. And they choose the daughter and another couple guys to go on a spaceship to there to go and investigate, to go and find out if it's actually Ripley, or find information about Ripley. I think that's what it was. And you rock up, and the starship's just not looking very good.
Yeah. Well, the Nostradamus was toast.
Yeah, so it's not happy. What's it called? Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, so there's...
I think it is the Nostradamus.
I'm not sure what it's called in the game. Maybe it is called... What was it called? It begins with S in the game. So, but you rock up there. So the first mission... So I think there's 12 missions, actually, looking at the achievements. And the first mission is to basically get to this place. But all you're doing is walking around talking to people. You kind of get used to the controls. You're like, yeah, cool, okay. That's how you save. That's how you pick up things. That's how you talk to people. Yeah, that's okay. I jump into the spaceship, and there's it'll power. You have to go and turn the power on, and you have to go and do things. And I'm now stuck because I can't get out of this area. And I've walked around the whole area I know, and I can't work out what to do. And I'm like, I'm on mission 2, and I'm stuck already. I have to go and look at instructions. I'm like, this is not good. I'm missing something completely. Not scary, because I'm a bit early. I don't know, it's really weird. I was like, I kind of expect to walk around and go, because I did get stuck at one point, But I walked around long enough that I just saw something. I was like, what's that? And then clicked on it. I was like, oh, okay, that's what I had to do. Okay. Gives you no help whatsoever. There's no instructions.
Yeah.
There's no kind of... it
no
is a skill
ping
issue.
on the... Whatever the...
On them, there's no map. There's no... Well, you have a map which has got stuff that you find. And there's something which looks a bit different. And I go to it and it says no because you haven't got this. I'm like, well, where do I get this thing? This ion drive. Where do I get this from? And like halfway. So it's very sad. So I logged out and turned it off in a huff after like an hour or so. So I'm going to have to work out how to get past mission 2 and get into another area, which is a bit sad.
Yep. Well, that could be the terror.
Oh, you're just stuck in a room.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. The whole game
is
is
it
just stuck
actually
in that area.
involve aliens, or is that a mind game?
Well, as far as I can tell, it's a mind game. There's no aliens.
Yeah.
There's flickery lights.
That's the game. 100%. 12 levels of
just me
stuck in a room,
walking back and forth in the same area, hitting things. I did
all
find
those
some
promo
flares.
videos was...
It's all lies. It's a very dated looking game though. Like the actual the cutscenes and stuff are very dated. So I'm not sure when it came out, but it's
that old. No, I think it came out after I finished working at EB.
I don't think it's that old, is it? I felt like it was maybe
less than 10 years.
Yeah, I would have made like 2015 or something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We've got the internet.
We do actually. We are live on the internet right now.
Alien
For those
Isolation.
who are wondering where they are watching us.
2014.
2014. That's
Yeah,
not
it just
that
looks a
bad.
bit dated. It's a PS.
Okay.
Yeah, I was quite surprised.
I mean, does it really matter? A good story will override good graphics.
Oh,
any
yeah,
day,
for sure. Yeah,
unless it's pixel.
Unless it's pixel, which is just... Yeah. And Carl, yes, a walk through walls would be great. I'd like to walk through walls.
No clip.
No clip.
My kids are playing a game on the Oculus, no clip, something or other, and I don't know what the point is, but they're loving it because you get to clip through walls. So what else do you do? I clip through walls. Yes, what else do you do? And then I speed ran and I clip through this wall. Yes, what else do you do?
So you haven't played... Wow. Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Kids are amused by little things, though. I'm sure with games we used to play back in the day, they would be going, why, though? Why are you playing this game?
Exactly.
I used to love playing this game, this egg game, which is a side-scrolling egg game. It was awesome. I can't remember what it was called. But if you Google it, egg games, it comes up because it was like the game you played, Commodore 64 or old PC game. Yeah, kids are weird, Jim Bean. They are weird.
They are
as you
very
know,
weird.
as you're about to find out. Living with Carl.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So that's what we played this week. Tell us what you played. Is anyone else doing Terratoba? That's what I want to know.
I am not. I am doing the
think you should play
Terramorph
some.
missions. Well, does the Terramorph missions count as
It's
scary?
Terratoba. It's close.
It's very close. I mean, they're not terrifying at all.
No, but they're quite hard to kill. They have lots of
Well,
HP.
I met my first one at about level 10 and it owned me. And I spent hours reloading to try and fight it. But now that I'm level 41, I don't even waste half a clip killing
I
one.
did that mission in level 10 or something. Level 10, and then it got me up to level 12 by the time I'd finished it.
Yeah. Well, there's one coming up where you go to Londinium, and at standard stuff, I won't do any spoilers, but then I decided to 100% the scans on Londinium, and the Terramorphs are one of the races you can scan. So they're just roaming wild. And I found 4 in a herd and started shooting them. And then another 4 and another herd came out. Didn't drop down to even half health. Like, I used one gun, killed 8. It's like, yep.
Yeah, but level 40. Because level...
Yeah, but they were level 38. Some of them were 3-bar, 38 or 45s.
When you're on that mission, in the end, you fight a bunch of them, and they're level 30-odd.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I found they are... they have massive physical resistance. So I have a weapon that does 200 points of physical damage, and each time I pinged it, it will do 2. So I pulled out a weapon that done about 12 points, but shot at 180 speed, whatever.
Yep.
And I was just, every hit was 2 points of damage, and that was it. And its health bar was just, staying, same sort of thing. Pulled out a little tiny pistol, laser pistol, 40 points of damage it does, 40 points of damage it done to the thing. I've got no energy resistance. So I just got a massive high-powered energy gun, 4 or 5 shots, it's dead.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. It's like, why did I never try energy weapons? But I haven't spec'd for energy weapons, so I never keep them. If I find one, I just pass it off to
I end up using
companion.
stuff until I run out of bullets, and then I use something else.
Yeah.
So I'm often running out of bullets in that game.
Well, there is a build. If you do max energy weapons build, you pull out the cutter. It only does 2 points of damage, but because it will do 2 points of damage 20 times in 1 second, and you have a 20% chance on each shot to set the target alight, within, I think, 5 seconds of shooting, you can kill a Terramorph. Just burn it straight down.
Well, you don't need guns. You just have
the cutter. Start and cutter. Yeah.
Is there any better cutters?
No, I have found you can get different skins for the cutter, but that's about it.
I found other cutters.
You can't even upgrade it.
No, if I did find other ones, but they all look exactly the same, so it's going to work out.
Yep, it's on Mars, I believe.
Yeah, I found one on a mission somewhere. Yeah. It might be Mars, yeah. I was digging around somewhere and went, oh, cutter, that's interesting. Oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We should go back to our charts.
We should actually go to that. How long have we been talking? About anything other than the chart?
We'll just start. Only half an hour on the charts.
It's all good.
Gotham Knights. Actually, this is really cool. Re-entry Gotham Knights at number 12. That's super.
Yep. What I'm actually interested in is the one just above
one above it. I installed that this week.
I haven't yet, but
if you want to jump in.
We went over our game choices from last week of the new games coming out.
Yes.
Yep. I was pretty positive Forza would hit the top 10 easy.
Yes.
And I was pretty positive Assassin's Creed Mirage would be at least in the top 20. Mirage is in 24. Forza Motorsports is 20.
This is on pre-release, though, because it wasn't out when this came out. I think this is the 8th. So the game actually only came out today.
True. So that could be just counting pre-release downloads.
Pre-release people, yeah.
I'd like to see it next week to see if it does pop up, because I'm positive that's going to go straight up to
it's reviewing really well.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's reviewing really well. I don't know about Mirage, because when that must come out beginning of the week as well. Probably the same day this chart came out. Actually, must have been on the 8th.
Okay, so Warhammer would have had a little bit more time to gain a few more points.
Yes, yeah. I installed it and I've not played it yet, so I think a lot of people are quite keen on it.
Yeah, it's just good to see smallish developments. They've done Vermintide and a few other little ones, but they are owning big names like Ubisoft and Microsoft for
first week launch. They're knocking out Apex Legend, which is kind of cool.
That is good.
Yeah. Payday's dropping like a stone. I don't know what's happening with that game. I was talking to someone about it this week, and they said it's a connection issue still with that game.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
So it's been out a week.
You really want to get that sort of stuff sorted before you release it.
Yeah, I thought that's what betas did. I thought that's what it tested.
I don't know. I don't know these days. I think the release is when you start testing for bug fixes.
Oh, right. Okay. Day one release.
Yeah.
That's why the day one patches. State of Decay 2 is up to 31. The re-entry, sorry. That's because it's in the Game Pass quests.
Nice.
Amnesia the Bunker is there as well. I'm not sure why.
Yes, you said you were going to look at playing that.
I was. I was kind of torn between the two, and I went for Alien Isolation in the end.
Well, if you are sick of being stuck in a single little room or single corridor, I recommend going with Amnesia the Bunker.
Which is a bigger room to be stuck in.
It's a slightly bigger room and slightly more corridors, but it's the same premise.
Okay.
No aliens.
No, but doesn't someone trying to kill you, though?
There is some sort of monster. I never saw the monster in the playthroughs I was watching, but you can hear it. I mean, yes, something does kill you, but it will usually attack you from behind, and suddenly you just hear growl, growl, growl. Oh, look, I'm dead. Let's reload.
Okay, cool. And Disney Speedstorm is at 40. This is a free-to-play game that's appeared.
Did it appear on our list last week, or?
I got a feeling it's gone free-to-play.
Ah.
Like this week. It's a Disney kart, like Mario Kart, basically.
Oh, okay. Just with Disney characters.
And it's Games so it'll be one of those kind of simple, it's like a mobile game almost, isn't it? I reckon it'd be quite fun. It's one of those kids' games. Like your kids would probably love to play it. It'll be nice and easy controls.
Nice.
And who doesn't want to be Mickey Mouse? Actually, Goofy would be better, saying that. Any other interesting ones here? A few drops quite hard, like Lives of P is dropping out slowly.
Yeah, I did see that has dropped quite a bit. That's what, 7 points?
Yes, 19 from 12, yep.
Yeah.
I think that's it. And also, everyone's playing Starfield because no one's playing Skyrim. It's gone.
Yeah, you're right.
It's 2 weeks in a
Skyrim,
row now.
wow.
It's not there.
They have to release a new version. They've done Legendary. They've done whatever. Have they done the Epic Legendary Ultra version yet for the fridge?
I think they do the Epic Legendary, not the Ultra. Ultra's next.
Okay.
Come on, they've got to go on the back pocket. They can't go too crazy.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that's the charts. I think that's
that is the charts.
That's the charts. So let's get into the news.
Yes.
Start off with this one. This is kind of cool. I do like it when Xbox does cool kind of controllers and Xboxes.
Yeah, and this is a pretty one.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's super pretty.
Ubisoft show off gorgeous Assassin's Creed Mirage themed Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
They've done a really nice job, haven't they?
They have. That is one I would have on my wall. Not even play it. I just have it on my wall.
Just have one, in a glass case or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting colours, isn't it? It's almost like that pastel-y colour to it or something.
Yeah. Or either that or like a stained glass window style.
Oh yeah. It's all French
especially
as well, which is
exciting. Like the blues in the background.
Yeah. So this is not available to purchase, but you can do it's one of the promotional things.
So who do you have to kill to get it?
Ubisoft is hosting a promotional to win one, which is limited to base people in France for now, it says. But for now, they might do. I don't know how you actually do it. Oh, that's Twitter. Let's not go to Twitter. That's a horrible place to go. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I like it when they do these. And they do random ones all the time. Random ones all the time, which is... For some reason, there's a picture of an Xbox with some
asking
oranges.
if it's a wrap. Yes, I did see that. I don't know if it's a wrap. I think that's actually the proper print.
It'll be a sticker, won't it? They'll be stuck on there, yeah. It'll be like a wrap, but you can't take it off as such.
Yeah.
It's not like those plates that you get now. Like the Starfield plate that you can buy.
Do those? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Starfield do. You can go on the Xbox website and buy a plate for Starfield and a bunch of other stuff.
Nice.
They're like $50 each, though. They're not cheap.
Yeah. I won't tell you how much I spent on Kickstarter this morning because my wife might be watching.
I did see you buy some stuff, and I thought, oh, that's cool. That is supporting people. Yes. That's cool. That's good. We should move on. We'll not talk about it.
Okay.
Don't get into trouble. We might as well talk about this. So, this is got a blog post from Old Phil, Mr. Spencer.
Yep.
Welcome to the incredible teams and the legendary franchises of the Activision Blizzard to Microsoft Gaming. So this is just talking about... it's kind of cool. They're very excited. Stuff's coming on board. It's probably going to happen on Friday. I think that's what everyone's guessing. Friday the 13th as well, which will be fun.
That's a good day to have a thing.
Yeah, a takeover.
I'm scrolling down and who's that guy that played in Elf? The comedian guy, whatever his name is.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. Yeah, I looked down and Dave McCarthy, is it? Just the smile and the weird hair. Just.
Are you saying that Will Ferrell is now going to be CVP of Xbox product and sales?
It honestly looked it because to me he's like yay big. It's a tiny little icon and just.
Okay. If you click on it, it makes it bigger, and then no, don't actually. You'll be disappointed if you do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was harsh.
Yeah, it's not Will Ferrell. I am disappointed.
It's not Will Ferrell. No, sorry, let me disappoint you. I won't read this because it's just him going, "Yay, everything's cool," but it's good. Some of the stuff: Call of Duty, Warcraft, Candy Crush is funny. Tony Hawk, Diablo, Overwatch, Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero. I've got a story about that later. Crash Bandicoot, StarCraft, and more join the Xbox team.
I am looking forward to seeing a bit more on both Diablo and StarCraft.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got a story for that. They're talking about Diablo next year.
Oh, nice. I would actually like to see something like Warcraft 4. They've done what is next story?
No, next story talks about stuff as well. Look at me doing organised. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
You are very organised. Yeah, no. Do a Warcraft 4. Can World of Warcraft, and let's get some more story with Warcraft 4. We haven't had a good fantasy RTS in a while.
Yeah, or StarCraft as well. It's been a while since StarCraft was updated.
It has actually. I'm trying to think how long ago. It hasn't been that long, but no, it's been quite a while.
There's a whole bunch of IPs out there that can be
Rehashed.
Revived. I'll say revived, I think. It's better than rehashed. Rehashed sounds really dodgy. I don't know. See, this Activision offer a time frame on Xbox Game Pass, inclusion of Call of Duty MW3 and Diablo as well.
Yep.
See, I when I see this, I always think you're saying this because it's actually going to come out quite quickly, and they're just making everyone buy it still because they weren't going to buy it or put in the pre-orders or whatever. I just am very dubious of anything until I read stuff and going, no, we're not doing that, because they normally are.
They normally are.
They normally are, yeah. So it does just talk about this. It's 2024 is what they reckon. Quick summary is, funding can close this week. Potential deals close on Friday. A rare statement has been put up by Activision, offering insights. So the plans for bringing Call of Duty Game Pass in previous statements, but Activision says plans to do that are not yet in place. But I'm thinking Activision, you don't have any power now because you're owned by Microsoft. So
yeah, Microsoft could just say, "Yep, we're doing it tomorrow."
Yeah, exactly.
It's done.
Yep, because the beta's actually out for Call of Duty MW3. I saw you can get keys and stuff now. So it's very, very close to coming out. And they say that Xbox Game Pass integration for next year, as in 2014, which is actually only 2 months away.
That is scary, isn't it?
I know. I was like, next year, that's ages. Oh, no, it's not. It's really not that long.
Halfway through November already.
October, but yes.
October. It feels like November.
It feels like November. Yes, bit vague, they say. I just thought that was interesting that they're saying, they're actually bringing it up, which made me go,
Yeah. Usually, if they have a set time in the future, they will give you a set time.
Yeah, once they get it, though, I think once they actually purchase it, I think we'll find it'll just happen real quick.
It will.
Because Blizzard happened real fast, didn't it? Once that was purchased, we got a whole bunch of stuff really quickly on Game Pass. Like all the Doom games appeared and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
it was within a few days. Pretty much every Doom game and Elder Scrolls game just was there.
Just there, popped up, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a what do you call it? A warning to people, I guess.
Trigger warning?
A trigger warning? No, not that bad. It's a warning to people to be careful, I guess we could say.
Okay.
Xbox warning to millions of Xbox users, players' favorite feature to be removed next year. So this is kind of interesting. I got a text on my phone, or the Xbox app messaged me and said, as of the 1st of November or October, I've got rid of the message now. I think it was 1st of October. All messages, all screenshots and videos will be deleted after 90 days.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're going to get rid of it all. Unless, obviously, you can back it up, though. So if you have OneDrive attached, you can just go and send it to OneDrive if you want to keep that screenshot. I'm telling you, Carl, because I know Carl's got... His world is in there. Lots. He's probably the problem, actually.
Yes.
What they're doing is they're pushing it back to January next year before they actually turn it on there.
Okay.
So although you can now use OneDrive to back everything up, it's until January, then the things will stop being deleted. So basically anything from now to January will be deleted. Before now will be deleted because in January will be 3 months.
Have a lot of nice shots on there. I shall.
Yeah, get into
OneDrive. My OneDrive off.
Yeah, get into OneDrive and just dump all your stuff in there. That's your best bet.
Yeah.
It does actually say how to do it.
It's also probably wise. I have found the app on the phone is horribly, horribly, horribly slow.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
You can click on a picture, go make a cup of tea, and it might be loaded.
Yep. Hey, DJ, how's it going, mate? How are you? Oh, yeah, it's shocking. Even actually uploading from my Xbox to it is terrible as well.
Yeah, you click the thing and it says screenshot saved. Your friends will be able to view it. And then a few minutes later, screenshot uploaded. I'm like, that was 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why, because we've got fast connections. Unless it's putting all the game, making the game have more internet, so it doesn't affect the game. Maybe it's just doing that slow. That's the only reason I thought maybe.
I mean, I can upload at 500 megasecond. You can't tell me
I know,
that
but you're
my
playing
upload
game. It might go, here's an 85, 90% of the bandwidth for the game, and then a small amount for the upload.
That would still leave me 5 meg a second to upload. These are 20 meg. That's 4 seconds, not 20 minutes.
As well, don't forget.
True.
Just this is how you do it. If you go to your open your My Games and Apps in the Xbox menu, and then Apps and choose Captures, select what you want to do, and then go and back up to OneDrive. You should attach your OneDrive to you. I think that actually comes up with like a QR code you can scan if you want to connect your QR code to your OneDrive to Xbox. There's actually a thing you can scan. Do you know that? Because I found that out because I was doing it earlier.
I did not know. I will try that tomorrow.
Because if you go to the settings, it actually lets you add it.
Okay,
and then you just scan the QR code. If it's logged into your phone, it just goes and, yep, fine. And then you're away.
Sweet. I will look at doing that.
Yes, I would. Yeah. Helping you out here, Paul.
Thank you.
Okay. So Diablo 4.
Yes, you mentioned there was something about that, and here it is.
Yes. Season 2 is going to start very soon.
Yeah.
Massive update for Season 2. Almost completely rebalances the game. Full patch notes. We won't go into huge detail, but basically what they're doing is they're making... there's certain things that don't make any difference. Like resistance doesn't make any difference. Like being resistant to fire is very, very little difference to it. You're better off putting all your power into the shield or the armor because that does more. That does resistance protection as well.
Okay.
So what they're doing is they're taking all the resistance protection out of the armor and making the resistance stuff you've got actually work properly. Which is kind of cool because then you can go, I'm going into where there's lots of fire. I'll bump up my resistance for fire today and run in there.
Yeah, makes a lot more sense.
Makes more sense, doesn't it?
It does.
Also, they're knocking back overpowered damage like critical strikes and vulnerable strikes are being rebalanced, so they're being dropped down slightly. But they're making up for it by making the enemies less sponge bullety.
Sponge absorbs.
Yes. Yeah. So they're kind of changing it. They're changing the way the damage works slightly. So things not critical and vulnerable are always the best, and they're bumping up other stuff like overpowered damage is better.
Okay.
And also the extra bonus damage will come into what they're saying here. Yeah, the multipliers work better as well. Yeah. So they're kind of just saying because everyone's just going critical and vulnerable because that's what you do. So especially a rogue. My rogue, I do one hit makes everything vulnerable, and then critical strike everything to death. Fast, like super fast.
Yeah.
So it'll probably kill my build.
Should be.
yeah. It'll probably kill my build though.
The good thing I liked each season with Diablo 3, basically repatched, had done huge patches like that, and there were countless seasons. Well, there's obviously a counted season, but and it was just fun seeing which new builds were now at the top of the tier. How can you do stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the good thing. This game always has replayability because you may have 5 different rogue builds that you can go.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, okay, so next time I'm going to do something else. I'm going to Necro next time maybe for the next season and just go through to. They're going to make it easier, so it's like 40% easier now to get to level 100.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's cool. So I'll build a Necro and just go in there as a crazy Necro person and kill everything. And go, yeah, they've tweaked because when you go into it, and I don't know if you remember, you play the first thing, you have to go to all the different areas. And you have to go.
I haven't actually played this one yet.
Oh, you've not played Diablo 4 yet?
Not yet. I've been holding out for Starfield, so I missed Baldur's Gate, I missed the Cyberpunk, and I missed Diablo because I didn't want to get suckered into a massive game and then miss Starfield.
Yes, true.
It's
Diablo's
one game a year.
Kind of. Diablo's cool.
So,
I really enjoyed it. I played through 2 characters up to level 75 now, I think, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Not quite 100 because it's really hard to get to 100. Like the grind from, I think the grind from like 80 to 100 is the same as 0 to 80 or 1 to 80.
Wow.
It's just so much of a grind to get there. And they've reduced that time now. So jump in if you get it. Jump in with me. I can show you the way.
Sweet.
The quality of life changes to players' inventories and stashes. Endgame updates. Vampire-themed seasonal contents.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, because it's Season of the Blood.
Vampire Necromancer.
Yes, Vampire Necromancer. Yeah, Season of the Blood, so vampires.
Nice.
Yeah, and the vamps are cool, actually. When I first met them, because they turn into bats when they fly around. You attack them, they change into a bat to move. So it's kind of cool.
Think. I don't remember vampires in any of the other Diablos. It was always angels versus demons with the occasional beastman.
Oh, no, there's tons of vampires. There's actually a whole area of vampires you go into. One of the missions is with vampires.
Okay.
And it was very hard the first time I went through it. Like low level, it's hard because those guys move quick.
Yeah, they would.
Yep. There's a whole bunch of detail in here. We're not going to do that because I bore people to death, basically. But they're going to tweak all the... oh, that's right. So they're going to tweak all the special items. They're going to change the way they work, make them all random, make them less kind of... You're not going to be very consistent now, so the shields will get different stuff. Like you're always going to get the same sort of abilities on them, or attributes. They're going to mix up the attributes more.
Nice.
So in theory, you should get whole different random stuff. Like it'll be actually quite different builds everywhere. So that's quite cool.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through. There's a huge amount of pages worth of changes.
Yeah, we could go for hours. A whole podcast could be on that. Yeah,
easily.
Yeah. Buffing rogue basic skills, major buffs and necro minions, a whole bunch of stuff. It's cool. Yeah. Looking forward to it. I don't know what date it is actually. I was going to say. I think it's the end of the month. It doesn't
well, that would. Cool. That would work with 5th of November. Is it? Wait, when is?
No, I think it's like October 20th or something like that. I feel like it's a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, no, I was thinking when is Halloween? 5th of November is
31st.
31st, yes.
Yeah, old. Yes, so this is cool. I'm glad that it's all playing with it, and I will jump back in.
Oh, they will be playing with it for years.
I really enjoyed playing that. I was really enjoying it a lot. But everyone dropped out. Everyone stopped playing it. Everyone got bored. I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to go through this quick because this is obviously US based, but we can still kind of do it here a little bit. There's a whole bunch of Xbox discounts because it's Prime Day on Amazon.
What is Prime? Oh,
Amazon Prime Day. But we still get this stuff though. Some of this stuff is still discounted. I checked, and there was one thing that was. What was I looked at? It was $120. It was actually reduced down from what it would have been. Like maybe in the ultimate month, 3 months of 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate was what I saw.
3 months. That's $40.
$40, yeah. Because normally,
so that's only a 20% change.
Yeah, but 20% is 20%. If you're buying it anyway, then and you can bump it up. You buy a few of these, and
I'm looking actually the 120 at 41% off, 219 down to 129 for the 1 terabyte expansion card.
Exactly. Yes, that's good.
Or 43 if you wanted to double that and get the 2 terabyte.
Yeah. So there's some good stuff. So the WD 1 terabyte Xbox SSD, the one that you slot in, is $125. And
it's not bad.
No, it's not. I've got the 2, I think. I bought the 2.
Okay.
That's like $299 now.
Yeah, $299. Is that
it's
New Zealand or?
That's US. It's all US prices.
US. Dang.
If I click on the link, that may take me to New Zealand. Who knows what's going to happen? So if you're going to buy Tony, if you're going to buy this expansion, that memory is now the time to do it. $129, free shipping to New Zealand. It says. That's 41% off. There you go. I don't know if that's US though. US prices. It's hard to say. I'm not logged in, so who knows?
Yeah, I'm not either. It is say shipped to.
But it will ship to New Zealand, so we can still make the most of these deals if you're going to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah. So it's definitely worth having a look. And also, if you go down, there's the Elite 2 Core, which is 32% off, $88. Which is good if you want to get one of the cores. And obviously, there's a little pack you can buy, which makes it the Elite, proper Elite, not the core. Street Fighter 6 is $40 compared to $60. Resident Evil 4 is $40. Diablo 4 is $47.49 per pull.
That is tempting.
Yeah,
I got to say that is tempting.
And then there's a whole bunch of like more. The Crew Motor Fest is $50. Just thinking of games you can't actually get on Game Pass. Hogwarts Level $40 for Hogwarts Legacy. Battlefield is $7. 2042. And yeah, so this I just thought the hardware was quite good. Like these discs, it's a really good price for these drives.
That is.
Yeah. So keep your eyes on it. Don't always, don't, because we're in New Zealand, we still get these prices and still get stuff. This is kind of different. So obviously Fort Motorsport came out this week, or like today. And I found this interesting article on inverse.com, and it's Forza Motorsport just got set the gold standard for accessibility in games. So this was written by a guy who's disabled. who has requires accessibility stuff, and he always found racing car games were really hard. He's got spinal muscular atrophy type 2.
Okay.
And he always found it hard because there's certain things that you can't, like obviously you don't have full movement. It's really hard to play the game a lot of times.
Yeah.
And it makes his muscles quite weak. And it was one thing I noticed on this was, playing racing car games, you're always accelerating, aren't you, basically? You're constantly accelerating the whole time. You brake, but you pretty much got your finger on the accelerator while you're braking even. There's a
you
function
just
in
make
here.
Sure there's a car in front of you.
Well, that's right. So that's the brake. It's like an air brake, isn't it? But it's like a made of car.
Yeah.
He says that when it's on straights, there's an accessibility option you can turn on, which will accelerate for you when it's on a straight.
Interesting.
That's so simple, isn't it? Don't just say, okay, so you're on a straight, let's accelerate, because that's what you'll be doing. Unless you're touching the brake, I guess it will probably accelerate for you.
Yeah.
He says he can now just pick any race, and there's all sorts of stuff it's done. It's a very interesting article. So obviously you can choose the different stability controls as well. Like you can go full assist braking, or just go, just stability and traction control. And he says just having that little bit of difference helps him.
It's pretty cool.
Him. And he can control how much he needs to move his thumb when he turns around corners as well.
Nice.
Yeah, it's amazing. He says the amount of stuff they've put. And Microsoft have all been very good at this. Because also they brought out that controller not long ago, the white controller, black and white controller, the square one.
I didn't see it. Sorry, I did not see that one.
But it's good because it's kind of designed for the RCA ports, which is all the other gear is made in one certain way. So they've actually made it so it's a standard. So it's not just done by Microsoft. You can plug any sort of gear into it for helping. It's very cool. Yeah, I think it's worth reading. So it just gives it 10 out of 10. It says it's amazing. It can actually now play racing car games. He has discovered he hates Sims, though. He said he hates Sims racing. He's discovered now, but he finds this really cool. So I was like, okay, that's funny. Yeah,
the best of the games he hates.
Yes, yeah. Deciding racing games might not be for me isn't a critique of Microsoft of Forza. He says I thought it was funny, but he still gives it 10 out of 10 just for the accessibility side of it.
Yeah, that's good to see. It's very good to see.
Yeah. Microsoft always do a really good job on this side, though. It's nice. It's just a random. Just randomly found this article. I thought that's actually it's very cool. So if you want to play this game, you can almost just make it easier for yourself. Almost. Oh, the button's not working.
What button?
My light's not. My light wasn't working on my buttons. That's all right. Yes, if you want to have a look at it, it'll probably be a nice, easy game to play as well.
Yeah, a good lazy game.
Good lazy game. Just point it at the road or other cars. So this is a story for you, Paul.
Yep.
Guitar Hero is to make a comeback thanks to Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard.
Can I transfer all of my Rock Band songs over?
I knew you'd say this. I knew you'd say, can I use my gear? Can I get adapters for my 360 gear to work on my Xbox? And
yep.
Make it wireless. Can my mics work? There's a whole, yeah. So yeah, one of the most iconic music franchises of all time, Guitar Hero, is set to make a comeback thanks to the recent insider revelations from Activision. So they actually say that there's like this is actually happening. From what I can read here, this is not like a guess. This is actually going to happen.
Wow.
Yeah, Bobby Kotick. Cool. His excitement to access Microsoft resources could pave the way for the re-emergence of Guitar Hero, thanks to their capability, blah, blah. Yeah, so 2015, the last time it came out.
Wow. It's
the live one, what was it called?
I don't remember. I honestly didn't play the Guitar Hero. I played the Rock Band. But even then, it came out within a year of the Xbox One release.
Oh, 2014.
That was the last.
2014. Yeah, because Guitar Hero Live 2015, which is typical of the time, when they're charging you for every single song or monthly cost or something for it.
Yep. That will be interesting. It could breathe new life into this genre. It's still a fun genre to play, but there's just it's old.
And it's hard to get the gear as well. That's what I actually thought was you can't buy the stuff on eBay now. Well, you can, but it will cost you. Like, it's really expensive.
Yeah. I've been trying to get the Pro drums for a while. Cannot get them.
No, you just can't get
the gear. I think Simone managed to get some for her father, if I remember rightly.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, but that was for Rock Band 3 on the 360.
Right, to play Lego Rock Band on.
Yep.
Forza Horizon 5.
My games are all over there. The
Oh, you're just looking at them when you saw lost you.
Yeah, just looking at the thing. They're still sitting there. We haven't actually played them since moving into our house, so
you haven't got the kids on it.
Hey,
haven't got the kids on it.
Oh, the kids love it. It tunes through batteries, and they just keep leaving it in the sitting room. So when we moved in, it ended up in the garage. It's like we'll bring it out on special occasions. Haven't brought it out yet.
No, come on, need a special occasion.
Yeah.
Imagine VR Rock Band.
That would be amazing. But, I mean, how... Yeah, would you have your little ticks and stuff in front of you, and then you're on stage and looking out on the crowd? Sort of thing?
I think you're on stage looking at a crowd, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Or just take the ticks off entirely and just karaoke and see if you can go solo with it.
Oh, I was kind of thinking you have like it floating over the crowd in the background, like the moving whatever you're supposed to be pressing or doing at the time. That's what I was thinking. And obviously you'd have like surround sound, so you can get all the sound around your headphones on, surround sound on the stage. Yep.
I
not
can
able to
see
hear
that
yourself
being
sing.
a lot of fun. So hurry up, Microsoft.
You might need to get like a wind thing or something, just so you can feel the wind when you're singing, like kind of like feel like you're outside.
Just remember all the music videos from the early 2000s where everybody had loose shirts. And
that's right.
There's
flaying behind your long hair,
playing in
one
the
foot
water.
on the speaker. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know what it was. They all seemed to play in the rain, and suddenly there's a flash flood. It's like Creed had it happen. I think Evanescence. I saw it one on there.
It's
quite
climate,
a few
mate.
from Linkin Park.
It's climate. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're all predicting climate change.
Climate change is a problem. Rock and climate change are basically linked. Forza Horizon 5 is where that's. We don't talk about Forza very often, Forza Horizon 5, but I thought, cool, they've actually did something, and we just remind people it's out there. Because they're still trying to make it interesting. They're doing Day of the Dead celebrations.
Wow.
A festival
Okay.
makeover. Yeah. So a bunch of themed decorations, collectibles, some achievements as well, which is interesting. They're bringing out a bunch of achievements. That's going to really annoy some of the hog people. They would have completed the game and gone, 12 achievements. Excellent. Thank you. It just talks about how obviously it's a Mexican Day of the Dead. It's an iconic holiday.
Yep.
So
it's nice and bright, and
yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Yeah.
It does actually look pretty cool. Just the little pictures they're showing.
Yep. Yeah. So we can go through the just to annoy the hog people. Take a picture of
achievements you are going to get.
Yes. Get my good side. Take a photo of a character outside a car. I don't know how you get out of your car.
Would that be in the cutscenes or when you are? Well, because you can't go into photo mode this is after you've won something.
See, I was flicking through this, and the first one I was like, "What?"
Maybe it's a new feature.
Oh, do you think this is like a sneak attack of what's like in Fable? Maybe they're going to bring Fable out at the same time.
Don't know.
Because they're the same developers. That's why I'm saying it. Just right, or just with lots of use, take a photo using any guidelines 3 times. See, I don't understand what that means.
Guidelines, isn't that like your horizontal rules of third, vertical rules of third? Keep those things on. Take 3 photos with those guidelines on. You got it yourself 10 points.
Weird. Timeless, take a photo at every time setting.
Okay, so morning, lunch, evening, night.
I guess.
Yeah.
Dusk, dawn. I don't know. Yeah, no. Okay, on the road again. Complete the first chapter of the Donut Media High-Low story. I don't know what that is. And then a high 5 is the Donut Media High story. I don't know who Donut Media are. Sounds like a sponsor.
It must be a new media station for this festival.
For donuts.
Yeah. But it's weird. To do the high series, you get 20. To do the low series, you get 20. If you do both, you get an extra 10. I mean, I suppose if you're going to do both, you're going to get the 40 points. That's basically 10 free points. Just throw it in.
It's 30 more points. It's 20, 20, 30. It's 20 for the low and high. And then doing both of them, getting all 3 stars is 30 more points.
Yeah.
Wow. Back to school. Complete the first chapter of the Icons of Speed story. Complete all the chapters. Get 3 stars. They're obvious. Give me 5. Apply and purchase an upgrade to 5 cards at the Horizon Test Track. Drive 50 Ks. on the test track, and then maintain a speed of 200 miles an hour for 10 seconds on a Horizon test track.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Nah, that's easy.
Just buy yourself a larder and stick a V8 in it.
That's right, a larder and a wing. Yeah. And there's some new cars as well. But also there's a drift cam.
The test track is vertical, right?
I've no idea. I haven't jumped into the game for ages. Oh, I see. So there's new cars. There's a Volkswagen, a Porsche, and a KTM, and an Elemental. I'm not sure what an Elemental is. And then there's a drift cam option. So for chase view, so you can, when you're drifting, you can obviously look at the side of your car, go around the corners, I guess.
Nice.
Look at the speed, distance on the car to tell it perfectly for your drifting needs, and taking pretty pictures, I guess, as well. Yeah.
Maybe that's it. You're drifting, you fall out. No clip out of the car.
Don't they
take a photo.
Yeah, you sit on the edge of the car when you're doing the drifting. That's what it will be. I'm sure. And Halo 5 as well. Well, just what I'm going to continue with the old games getting updates. Season 5 of Halo Infinite, Season 5 is coming out. And it has a popular Halo 4 mode and new arena maps and more, it says. There's a whole bunch of skins and stuff, as per usual. There's a bunch of the Flood add-ons, the Flood-inspired cosmetics. What they're actually adding is extraction from Halo 4. Did you ever play Halo 4 multi?
No, I did not.
No, me neither. So this extraction is an objective-based mode where 2 teams of 5 race to extract crates from the map by planting a beacon and defending it from the opposing team. Okay. I'm not sure how I was reimagining it. Sounds like exactly
it sounds like capture the flag.
Well, yeah, but you put you race to extract crates from the map by planting a beacon. No, I don't know what it is.
True.
I don't know. It's like the opposite. It's like you put down a beacon and then do stuff rather than going to something. Yes.
Yeah.
New arenas, Prism and Forbidden, set in a cave system. Prism features giant glowing needler crystals that can be destroyed for environmental kills. It's fun. And whereas Forbidden is set in an ancient, mysterious stone ruin. Okay, that's right. Season 5 Battle Pass has been reduced from 100 to 50 tiers, which is kind of cool, actually. Because don't they exist? Like, can't you go back and do all the other seasons as well? They don't actually go away, the seasons. You know, like in Fortnite. Oh, and so in Fortnite, in Season 2 comes along, all the Season 1 stuff you didn't do, you can't get, it's gone. Whereas in Halo, it sticks around, so you can go back to do Season 1 stuff.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so I think adding 50 rather than 100 is probably people go, oh, that's cool, I haven't actually finished Season 4 yet, or 2. I'm not getting too far out of whack.
Yeah.
Yeah. First 20 tiers are included in the free battle pass. Multiple content items in a single tier of the pass. Okay. Yeah, so there's some tweaks. Get new helmet and armor coatings. Yeah, some custom game stuff. Yeah, okay. So should be easy as Season 5. You'll be able to earn match XP with custom games as well as normal matchmaking challenges. Because that was always the issue with that game, is you only get X amount of XP for playing a game, like 15. No matter what you do, you get 15 XP.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that was the number. It was always really low, and you're like, oh, I was just going to fight for ages to get through to the next level. This is a very quick story, and it's not really shocking. I'm not sure how. I suppose it is very Xboxy. Unity CEO John Riccicello retires following pricing controversy.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It was a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
I was listening to someone. They said what it is. They normally go really bad, and then they pare it back a little bit, and then everyone goes, "Oh, that's okay," which is what they were actually going for anyway in the first place. Yeah, that's what people reckon.
So they were overselling what they wanted, and then pull it back, and everyone's happy with the pullback, which is probably more than what they were in the first place anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my critical kind of, that's how they probably do PR way.
I just thought they got greedy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they did. But they were like, we'll get greedy. We'll go 100% greedy, but actually we'll only want 50% of it.
It was a stupid system.
Yes, it was never going to work. Because they're going to back charge you for games you'd already released as well.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, no, that just doesn't work. How many major games have been done on Unreal? Unity, sorry.
Oh, it's insane. It's insane. There's so many really good indie games out there that basically said, well, as of January 1st, we're shutting down because we just can't afford to do it. One of them was Cult of the Lamb. It was a huge game. They were like, no, we can't. 1st of January, we'll be done. That's it. We're out.
Yep.
Because it's too hard
to... What a way to kill your business. The guys who, someone just decides to charge you huge amounts of money, and that's your livelihood. That's your dream gone.
Yeah, well, rewriting it in a different... Because there's a Unity-like programming language out there they can use, and people were kind of going towards that. So I don't know how much work it was to kind of convert it across, but I'm sure the other guys were going, oh, we'll help you. Like, don't worry about that.
They would be, Yeah.
We'll do that for free if you come and use our stuff. So he quits, retiring immediately. It's been great. It's been a privilege, he says. Anyway, so basically he had to quit because he was told to go away. You did a bad thing, go away. Or, if you do this, we'll give you lots of money. Can you quit at the end of it, though? That was my skeptical...
Could have been that.
Skeptical look at it. Yes. Starfield has brought an update out.
Yes.
Which I didn't know about. And you seem to know more about this than me at the time.
Yeah, no, I was reading up about it yesterday. Basically, the biggest thing is one of the big changes everyone wants, which is a field of view adjuster. They've added that in. I have tweaked it. It doesn't actually matter. I never play with the field of view.
So is this in photo mode, is it? Or just generally?
No, in actual general game. Field of view.
Okay.
So it's also first person and third person.
Okay.
Apparently, they didn't have it there. They had it locked off to 95 or something like that because it was rendering too much and putting too much pressure on the systems.
Okay.
But they've done minor system updates, especially to, I was going to say ARM chips, but that's not right. It was some
AMD?
Intel chips. No, it was an Intel Arc.
Arc chips? I'm not sure. Cold, no, I'm not sure.
Yeah. But basically, slight performance increase for one brand of chips, some slight PC performance increase, nothing too major. They fixed maybe a few little glitchy missions, nothing that I've actually had broken. It's just they've done lots of little patches, and the reports going around is they got hammered horribly when 76 came out, and they chose to release big patches every couple of months, like 2 months. They release a big patch.
Major changes to it, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, they were adding content all the time. Adding lots of content.
Everybody hated it. They felt like I left after a month and a half of playing it and have never gone back because it was just too badly broken for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they want to stop that happening again. So every few days, it's another bunch of little patches. It's more their way of saying, hey, we're here, we're looking after you, we're putting more stuff into the game. Keep playing.
It is different because this game feels like the base is right, though, doesn't it? Like Fallout,
it does.
Fallout never really felt right. It never felt right. It just felt a bit empty or something. Or
whereas this, I haven't had too many crashes with at all.
I've had a couple. It just freezes, going from different areas, changing areas sometimes. It freezes.
I've only had two major ones, which is the ship. Will basically, if you do some updates in the ship, you can go into it, and the frame of your old ship is still there inside your new ship. And of course, if the doors change, you can't walk through anything. And then you take off the planet, and your old ship's frames, like the internal beds and the seats and stuff, take off, and your ship's left sitting there. I've had that happen.
That's because you spent 2 or 3 days messing around with your ship, though.
Yeah. Yep. Apparently, people were saying it's because you duplicated stuff, but I don't know how you do the duplication glitch.
I press Y.
It's not that.
Okay.
Well, apparently there's a glitch. You press Y, do something else, and it will not only duplicate the thing, but it won't charge you for it, and something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I did do it by mistake without even realizing, because I was duplicating stuff.
The controls are very dodgy, though, for actually doing stuff on the ship. I always find myself going up and down rather than left and right or something. I always am going, oh, wait a minute, I'm looking at the top of the ship now. I don't want to be looking at the top of the ship, trying to go down.
You put something there, and it's like, okay, I want to see the bottom of the ship. So you change the angle, and suddenly, instead of being this far away, it's this far away.
That's
you're like,
right.
What the hell?
What did I do?
Where is everything?
I thought it was just me.
Other minor changes, I did mention before that they patched out the puddle glitch. That was last week's patch.
That's very sad.
Not this week's patch. There's really not too much that they are changing. It's just little things. The field of view change is probably only the big gameplay change there is. Everything else is just little stuff.
What's this Accolades trailer? I saw this trailer pop up actually today.
I don't know. It had a whole heap of numbers behind it saying how fancy.
Oh, how
cool
amazing it was. Absolute triumph.
Yeah.
It feels like so much like Fallout when you're playing it, though, when you're walking around.
Yes.
It's insane how even getting into the spaceship feels like Fallout for somehow. I'm not sure how they did it. Yeah, it's actually Intel Arc GPUs. That's what you're correct. That's what it is. It does say it here. It's a PC Pacific update, though. It's not a Xbox.
Yes. Yep. No, nothing major for Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox has done really well. Like, it seems pretty smooth. You don't very rarely have issues.
I think the PlayStation's done pretty well. They haven't had to have a patch yet.
Yeah, they've done really well. Yeah, been really quiet, haven't they, about it? They should be really happy.
They have. Yeah.
It's not very unusual for PlayStation to be quiet about stuff.
Yeah. They're probably just still crying about something else.
That's right. Well, they've got Spider-Man 2 coming out soon. That'll be fun.
True.
That'll keep them busy for 10 hours. I didn't know this was happening. So Steam Next Fest is happening at the moment. Hundreds of demos and games and all sorts of stuff coming out for upcoming Xbox games. I had no idea. It's just a Steam thing coming out. So I'm going to go through this real quick because there's a whole bunch of games here we could talk about.
Yep.
See if we like the look of them. Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. So we talked about this last week when one was leaving. I said there's a bunch coming out. So this is one of them.
This is, yep, I do remember you saying that, and it looks about as silly as I kind of thought it was.
Oh, no, for sure.
But you said there's a whole heap of Turnip.
Yeah, there's tons of these
stuff. Yeah.
Everyone's favourite turnip on a crime spree is set to return in Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. The sequel to the set to come on Game Pass this year as a Day One edition.
Okay.
Oh, there's actually an interview with Turnip Boy Robs a Bank interview, so you can go watch that. This is on the Two Achievements website.
Snuff Melody of Moomin Valley.
Sure. I have no idea. Not coming to Game Pass?
Idea.
No, musical adventure game. Okay. Okay. Melody of Moomin Valley. Yeah, Moomin Valley.
Melody of... Right.
Prepare to spend an adventure of Snufferkins to get set whimsical characters, adorable and quirky creatures, and find yourself in a captivating Moomin Valley. A world come to life by a beautiful storybook style. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool looking. Coming out Q1 2024. Another Crab's Treasure. Not coming to Game Pass again. Fast-paced action with Another Crab's Treasure. A chaotic Souls-like game about a hermit crab. This particular hermit crab, Krill, will need to wear whatever trash he finds to take on enormous bosses. Get back his repossessed shell. Okay.
It looks
amazing.
It actually looks quirky and funny.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I'm just looking at the bosses bashing this hermit crab in a tin can.
In a tin can, yep. I suppose you kill the boss, you get the candy, you get their weapon, whatever. Oh, he's got himself a mug.
It actually looks stupid enough to be quirky and funny.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Then we've got Mika of the Witch's Mountain. No, Mika and the Witch's Mountain.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's a
So
cartoon.
a cozy fantasy adventure. It's set to launch next year, not on Game Pass, however.
Boo.
But it'll be at the festival.
It's got a very Zelda-y N64 look to it.
It does.
That kind of isometric view, cartoony. Lots of flying. She's a witch, so that makes sense. She gets better brooms the more she flies around. The Headbangers Rhythm Royale. Wow.
Yeah, done by Team 17. They're the guys that do the worms, isn't it?
Yes. What is this? It's Game Pass Day 1, October 31st. It's a rhythm-based battle royale game featuring pigeons. Also has a demo available. It comes to Game Pass Day 1. The game revolves around 30 pigeons battling to become master headbangers through mini-games and musical mayhem. Let's just turn the music on just to hear about the music. Okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
It's
I listened to 3 seconds and I muted.
No, exactly same here.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Yeah.
Paper Trail. I'm not sure what this is. Adventure game. Sees Paige heading out as a home to carry out her studies at the university. You can literally fold the world to solve puzzles. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, so you adjust the big picture to make a path for her to get from out of places.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's really
I've seen
cool.
a few other games like this.
Yeah, right.
There's one where you have to take photos, but then you can pull up the photo and then you release it, and that becomes your 3D terrain you can explore.
Did you ever play Gorodon, or what it was called?
No.
That was like you'd zoom into certain parts of the. You'd make it like do something, change something on the picture, and then you could zoom into that area, and then it would take you to the next area, and then you can go. And you got to kind of get around a bunch of puzzles. That's a really interesting game. I got very, very lost and ended up using a guide. I was just confused, but I think Simone did it with no guides.
Wow, nice.
This game
RoboCop
terrible as well.
The RoboCop game. I thought some people were saying this game looks amazing, but looking at it, this looks terrible. Early 2000s.
Yes, I think so. Everything about it looks terrible. Even when you're RoboCop and he's doing stuff, it's terrible. I watched a trailer for it a couple of days ago.
Oh,
sound is bad. The graphics are bad. Look at it. It looks terrible.
Yeah. It looks like it's trying to be both retro and cool, and it's failing at both.
It's set between RoboCop 2 and 3. I don't know what happened.
I didn't watch either of those. I watched the first one.
I watched the second one.
I watched the reboot.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the reboot. That's right, yeah.
I actually liked the reboot.
It was all right, yeah.
People are going to hate me for it, but...
No, I think they did a good job. I don't recall hating it, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't either.
New enemies threatening public order in Detroit. Look for evidence, handle interrogations, taking out criminals, and more. And more. Okay, as you eradicate crime. So there's a demo. It just looks really bad, and I just think it will fail because it looks so shocking.
Yeah.
There's only so much retro you can kind of go, oh yeah, that's cool because I remember this, but... Ghost Runner, I can't watch it because I'm going to watch that. Okay, so Ghost Runner 2 is set in the year after Ghost Runner. It's an action slasher game. You play Jack, and you're trying to eliminate an AI cult. Deeper exploration of the world beyond the Dharma Tower. New modes, more activity, boss fights, redone progression system, new enemies. Okay, so it's a complete remake of the game then. That's quite cool. Laker.
I cannot load anymore. This website has just crashed for me.
Oh, it's all broken. I should continue on.
Sorry.
Sorry, Laker Age Through Blood.
Oh, wait, it's back.
Ah, welcome back.
Ah.
So this is kind of cool looking. It's like a cartoon look to it. A post-apocalyptic world, Western inspired this time. It's a very first Motorvania game. Motorvania?
Okay, is that kind of trying to be Castlevania?
Yeah, but you're on a bike.
Okay.
You go vengeful coyote warrior whose tribe has suffered the hands of the occupant force. The motorbike is the key combat. You can reload your gun via backflips, for example. The motor coyote will take on bosses, missions alike on her quest for vengeance. We don't have a date yet.
No.
It's cool. I like the look of it.
Well, it does have a date. Game. October 19th.
Oh. So they must have lied. We don't have a date yet, although it's arriving in 2023. And then at the top it says release date, so that's funny. So it comes out next week.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of cartoony look to it. Side-scrolling, jumping around, shooting stuff.
Now this next one, Dungeons 4, that font reminds me of, I'm trying to think.
Dungeons and
Keeper?
Dragons?
No, Dungeon Keeper, I thought.
Dungeon Keeper. I do recognise it though, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Actually, not
It's a Dungeon Keeper game almost. Look at it's a management and strategy sim. Dungeon 4 is come Game Pass November 9th.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. You provide a nice cozy dungeon for your troops, command them in the name of evil in the overworld, and protect your dungeon from... Yeah, it's Dungeon Keeper.
Ah, that'll be why I... Yeah.
If you watch the video, it's exactly the same. The isometric view. We can whack your goblins when they're not doing the job for you.
That's always fun. Silly minion, do what I say.
Exactly. Yes. Go and find that gold. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So this is the same. I wonder if they can do the same thing where they send in some the goodies to try and get your dungeon
I hope so. It wouldn't be a good dungeon game if it wasn't.
No.
Really.
It looks cool. It looks awesome. Yeah, Fight Against the Heroes. This is like it is Dungeon Keeper. Yeah. That's really cool they brought this out. And it's Game Pass. Oh, I hope if this is multiplayer, it'll be fun. Imagine doing multiplayer.
Actually, that would be really fun. Yeah.
Just cause chaos. Love it. Okay. I am playing that. I think it'd be cool. I remember Dungeon Keeper. Love playing Dungeon Keeper back in the day.
Yep.
The Talos Principle 2.
Talos Principle 2.
It's a puzzle experience game. Uh-oh. Okay. Launches November 2nd. Not on Game Pass. World robots survive while humans have been lost.
Oh, poor humans.
Poor humans, yeah. Aside from puzzles, you explore the slightly daunting subject of the nature of the cosmos and the purpose of civilization. Wow. So it's a first-person run around. It's like a Portal look to it sometimes, actually. But
I'm trying to remember. I never played much of number 1, but I heard a lot of good stuff about it.
Portal 1, yeah. Just the graphics, I guess. Kind of Portal-y. Thousands of years into the future. Yeah, interesting puzzle folks game. Apparently finish one without solving every... Apparently you can finish this one without solving every puzzle. I like the sound of
that. Can I finish it without solving any
puzzles? That would be the game.
Yeah. That just would be amazing.
Turn right rather than left at the beginning and you get to the end. Go Mecha Ball. Mecha?
Mecha?
Yeah. Mecha? Yeah, Mecha. Probably make more sense. Oh, it's annoying. Okay. You're a ball. It's like there's on your phone. You have to kind of balance the
turn
ball.
And yep.
It looks like that. A futuristic roguelite game. It's a roguelite. Come to Game Pass 2024. See you take on robots, bosses, and more. You chase down a rogue AI. Rogue AI. Again, rogue AI. Okay. It mixes.
Are there any other AIs?
No, they're the best AIs. They're the most fun, though.
They are.
They have the best conversations, those guys. Range upgrades, abilities. Well, it's a roguelite. You know, you run around, you die, you pick up some gear, you run around again, you die, pick up some gear. Repeat until bored. Or complete.
Yep.
Yeah, it does look like a better mobile game though than but Game Pass, so you can have a look.
Well, you can pick up your Xbox and just rotate your Xbox.
And rotate your Xbox.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That was all. That was the ones I picked. It was a good selection. It was cool.
So those are at the festival.
Yeah, so all those have demos.
Steam.
So you can go and play them now if you want to have a nosy at any of them. And it's a Steam festival. So yeah, so I'm guessing they come on Xbox and PC at the same time as games.
I would make that assumption, yep.
Is there a link to the Steam next one? Does it tell me to? Oh, I've clicked on a button. Taking to the Steam website.
Did it take you?
It took me to the website. There you go. The celebration of upcoming games, play free demos, watch developer live streams, watch list your favorite. And there's a person talking, unpaid actor talking. Okay. There's humor. Oh yeah, so there's a whole bunch of live streams currently. No More Snow is being shown, and Dying World, and The Feudal Baron. It looks like a whole bunch of indie devs as well. Yeah, there's a broadcast, there's a schedule on the main page. There's all sorts of stuff in there. If you want to nosy.
Sweet. We'll go have a look at that. Could be good.
Yeah.
And the website's crashed again. Must be all those ads that keep popping up on the other side.
Oh, do you use Brave? It blocks all the ads.
I don't have.
Install Brave. Yeah. It's way better.
I'm on good old Edge.
Oh, there's your problem. No one ever said good and Edge in the same sentence. Game Pass. So let's finish off the last story. Games leaving. We'll do that real quick. We'll do it back to front because we can't finish it low. Evil. We talked about this last week, possibly. So Evil's leaving. We don't know this game. Overwhelm. Actually, I've heard of Evil. Never played. Overwhelm's going. Sajan IO. Legends of I don't know. Is that an I? Tianding, maybe.
Tianding. I think so.
Trek to Yomi's going on the 15th. So you've got 4 days. Play that game. It's fun. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Play the game. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be a real fun game. All going on the 15th. So you've got days now until they disappear. Yeah. Games coming. So we're going to repeat because Gotham Knights is already out. Came out last week. Lamplighters talked about as well. Warhammer is in the charts. Motorsport came out on the 10th. There you go. From Space is coming out. Have we got pictures?
Haven't heard of that one.
No. So I'm scrolling down. No, there's no pictures.
Scrolling.
No, it doesn't have From Space. Like a Dragon Ishing is that really cool looking feudal Japanese Like a Dragon game. Does look really good.
Yep.
Skyline Cities 2 is only PC, not console, because I don't think it's coming out on console now. That's a lie.
Still, there's one for you, Kyle.
It's coming to
likes
PC game.
Skylines.
He does love it, yeah.
Yeah.
But do not think it's coming out on console. It's a lie. It's been delayed. Miniko's Night Market.
Yep.
We don't know what that is. And Headbangers Rhythm Royale, we talked about earlier.
Nobody tell my kids about that. I don't want to hear that music.
I think that would be amazing. I'll message him in the Discord, don't worry, your son. And Jusant. Jusant is?
With the JB silent? Jusant?
Jusant? Actually got stuff here.
Got stuff. I'm scrolling down.
Comes from renowned developer Don't Nod. You would know those guys, I don't. It's a unique take on a solo adventure in the game. You explore large mountains as you scale it from the very bottom. Oh, I've seen this before. It does look very cool.
Yeah.
They talked about this in the...
so it is French, Jusant. It's climbing. It's actually looked incredibly good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's cool.
Like really surreal. And the higher you get, the harder it gets. You have to put your pitons, is it? Is that... Basically, you have to lock yourself off.
Yes. Yeah,
as you climb. But the scenery just looked amazing. You're unraveling a story. It's like all the oceans
like a walking
dried
sim,
up.
but with climbing.
Verticality.
That's a good word. There's some puzzles to tackle small puzzles, which is good, and just explore. So yeah, it does sound more like a walking sim than a puzzler.
Yeah. But it just looked really good. I'd like to see the end of the story because it's like, what's happened with the ocean? Because you seem to be climbing.
It feels like
and there's like
hidden
settlements all the way up this cliff face, but you could tell this has been 1,000 years underwater, sort of thing. It's
yeah. It feels like aliens or something kind of going on, doesn't it? Like there was some other beings here before you, and you were investigating. Yeah, climbing sim, not walking sim.
Yeah, nice. So that one would be my recommendation to go for if anybody wanted to get a game.
Something interesting, yeah. End of the month it comes out. Comes out in 10, 20 days. Gives you a chance to get your character from Diablo 4 up to 100 and then come into this.
So I'd actually say out of all of those games, maybe...
You want to play Headbangers...
Well, I'm sort of looking. I don't know enough about Miniko's Night Market. I don't want to use it for Headbangers. 2 seconds was everything else actually looks like a decent game to try.
Sorry, I just drowned you out of the Headbangers Rhythm Royale.
Oh, you've got an earworm now, don't you?
Something. I'm still going to tell your kids about this game.
Oh, no, please don't.
Dark Side looks good, though, doesn't it?
So, yeah, all of them look very good. I definitely want Dark Tide.
It's installed, so hit me up if you want to shoot some demons in the face or whatever you're doing.
I'm always pretty good at... They did confirm it was Chaos you're after, right?
Oh, it's Chaos. We talked about it last week, didn't we? Actually did.
That's right, yes. Yeah.
That's it.
That looks like it, yeah, I think.
We can quickly go through games coming out this week.
Yes. I'm trying to remember, where did I put that? It's on a page.
You'll get used to closing stuff as you go in this.
Yeah.
I only have 2 tabs open currently because I close everything immediately.
Down to 1. Yeah, okay. I close everything. I open and close as I go. It's just I'd closed this particular tab.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Amateur. So you had a look at it. What do you reckon? What games?
So there was one that I looked and thought, oh, I like the look of that. It was right down the bottom. That was Lords of Fallen.
Oh, yes. Remake of the original one, I think. I'm not sure if it was a remake or like a continuation or something, because the last one was called Lords of Fallen.
Yeah.
And that came out with the Xbox One, I believe, like 2013 or 2014.
I don't know. It's not saying. It's just, no, it says all new epic adventure. And
for sure.
Interconnecting a world more than 5 times larger than the original.
That's what I'm saying. So the original came out, and I think it's exactly the same names. It's not like Lords of Fallen 2. It's just called itself Lords of Fallen. 2014. So for memories.
That's not bad.
Once we log in. But yeah, Souls Lights. I actually started this game originally, the first one, and then when I just can't play this and logged out. It's Souls Light. I'm not very good at Souls Light. I haven't got the patience.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I can't see the point of trying to shoot stuff 20 times.
Other than that, I mean, Forza, definitely go for that. There were some others that Sirs that looked like a decent side-scrolling explodey
I'll tell you
thing.
what, though, Lord of Fallen is amazing looking.
Oh, the graphics on that look absolutely spectacular. I wonder if it was made with Unity.
I think it's too early for that joke, Paul.
Okay.
All the developers are crying in the background. Why? It does look amazing.
Oh, this content is locked.
Yeah, you've got to sign in to view.
I'm already signed in.
Oh.
And now it's saying this content is unavailable. Now it's running for me.
Oh, it's an Xbox website. It doesn't work very well.
It doesn't work, yeah.
Yeah, you can't play videos off the Xbox website. It just breaks it.
No, I'm looking and it looks amazing.
Yep, looks incredible.
Loving the graphics, loving the feel, loving the monsters.
Will you play this game?
Very. I will add it in with Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, which I'm about a tenth of the way through Dark Souls 1.
Oh, okay.
So once I finish those 3, I will put this on the to-do list.
Okay, cool. So it should be that long. And when did you start playing Dark Souls?
When did Dark Souls come out?
Right, okay. Probably 2013.
This is before the Legendary Edition. So I'm talking OG Dark Souls.
Okay.
I just keep uninstalling it because I don't play it for a while, then reinstalling it.
And then you die.
And then just starting a new game because I can't remember what I was up to.
Yeah. And
then I play through the first 10% and then I rage quit and then I put it down and then I uninstall it. And it's a vicious cycle.
It's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, I know the computer can quick resume, but my brain can't quick resume like that. No. I'm sort of looking at the very last picture, screenshot 16. That looks like if Del Toro created Labyrinth.
Oh, imagine that if that game came out, though. Oh, Xbox.
Oh, that movie.
It came out as a game. That's a cool world.
That would be, oh, yeah. Labyrinth as a game. Done right, it would be amazing.
Mm.
I have heard that they are doing a sequel, and I'm just thinking you cannot...
How?
Who could you get to replace David Bowie?
Yeah, true. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know idea. That's interesting. I never heard that, actually. So that's interesting. Or they're going to reimagine it or something, are they?
Oh, there were rumors it was going to be reimagined, but it looks like it's going to be an actual sequel.
Right.
I'll see. There was an article on it. I'll see if I can find it again.
I'm trying to log in.
Labyrinth sequel. Oh, yeah. Labyrinth 2 gets an update from the director as setbacks hit.
Oh, okay.
From Screen Rants.
It's not coming out then.
Director Scott Derrickson reveals that the potential sequel to Labyrinth is facing hurdles due to the lack of balance in the script's vision and the studio's expectations.
Okay. So
it'll never happen.
It's stuck. Yeah, it's stuck.
And if it does, it will be terrible.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a cool looking game, though, this. Very impressed. Yeah. And that's it. Do you reckon Forza in this? That's probably all that we've got. Transformers?
I've never been a Transformers fan, honestly.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not too much.
Okay.
I don't know. I was scrolling through. I did find it interesting. There's 2 football games coming out. There are 2 side-scroller, pixel art-based, retro reboots of your standard shooters, Red Raptor and Astro Smash.
Oh, yeah.
Although Red Raptor looks like it is your standard shooter type one. Astro Smash, originally developed by John Soule for the whatever console in 1981.
Intellivision. It looks like Intellivision. Yeah.
Wow. It became one of the most popular games of its time. And then you look at it, it's basically Missile Defense.
Missile Defense, yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly that. Multiplayer,
It is. But it's Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just going on retro again, isn't it?
It is.
Retro thing. Okay.
I mean, the thing that they spend more time telling you about the history than they do about the actual game. That's got to tell you a lot.
Although, have you looked at Haunted House?
No, I was on that. Let's have a good look at that.
It's kind of cool looking. Isometric, cartoony game.
That
puzzler.
does actually, well, it is a game. Yeah. I went and clicked the inventory next icon to change to their next picture. Yeah, no, don't click that. Click the actual next picture.
Yeah, don't do that. No.
That does actually look pretty cool, gotta say.
I've no idea what's going on, but yeah, it's what does it say? Chills and stealthy thrills in the Haunted House. Reimagined classic Atari game. Players take on Lynn Graves, the precocious niece of the legendary treasure hunter Zachary Graves. Visits her uncle's mansion with her closest companions, only to find the house overrun with ghouls and monsters who quickly grab and spirit away her friends. So she's going to free her uncle and her friends by capturing all the supernatural foes. Oh yeah, that could be quite a fun little game.
Yeah.
4K Ultra HD, which always makes me chuckle. But...
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're done.
So that's not too bad, but yeah, I think we are done. And look at that, we still have 18 minutes.
18 minutes, yes.
Yeah.
Less waffling. Cool.
Well, it's because we are efficient.
That's right. Carl waffles. Indeed.
Yeah, we love you, Kyle.
That's right. So that wraps up. We'll get out of here. This wraps up another slightly irregular regular show. This is Carl's writing, so we're going to see how this works. If you want to get active in the community, then join our Discord, and you should. With Discord, I don't know how you actually find it now, though, because discord.io/XboxCast is broken. But if you want a key,
check our website. It should be there.
Our website has got vaguely. You're probably better hitting me up on Twitter or something like that.
Yeah,
which we can talk
Message
about.
one of us on any of the social medias or any of the channels.
Go into YouTube and follow us, and then message us. Because there's a whole bunch of people in there. Also, you can become a Patreon, which is kind of, we'd love you to go on Patreon because that helps us pay for stuff, and we like paying for stuff. Like our April Achievement Challenge.
His buttons.
I like buttons. I actually need more buttons. I feel like I'm running out of buttons. So the April Achievement Challenge this year, we actually did a coin, like a challenge coin, which was paid for by the patrons. Patrons kept played, and they got a coin each for turning up, and it was really cool.
That is.
Also, if you feel like you're talented in some way, would like to hear from you in any way you like. So a lot of our stuff gets done by listeners, like pictures and cartoons and all that sort of cool stuff. If not, share with your friends and your family on the social media. Tell everyone, put it on the sound system and work so everyone can hear it. That's always a good way.
Yep.
We don't mind. If you like one of us, then you can find us at Paul.
Host socials.
Yeah,
so host socials. It says right there in front of me.
Oh, host social. At host socials. Wait a minute. I don't think we're supposed to say the bit in brackets.
Oh, and brackets means we put our own stuff in.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Kyle.
So like when it says nod, you don't say nod. You nod.
Like, yeah. That's what I've been doing wrong.
So, Paul, where can we find you if we want to?
You can find me on most good places. You can find the interwebs at Hippo HQ. So that'll be Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And you can watch us live every Sunday as Lee and I play a rando RPG game.
It's very random. It's very fun.
It's very, very random. I don't even let Lee roll his own dice sometimes.
No, actually, you do take over sometimes. Well, if you do a good roll, though, it's fine. It's when you do a bad roll, like, no, let me roll this and hope that I get a better roll than you. I am Lee Howard pretty much everywhere. So Twitter and Xbox. I'm Lee Howard 25 on Twitch, which is where we also stream the random stream onto as well. And I do random games on there. It's very random, actually, that channel.
It is.
Yeah, as I come to our Discord, come to the XboxCast, we've got a Twitter account. We have YouTube is on XboxCast. Twitch is XboxCast. Kick is the XboxCast. You can't miss us. If you Google the XboxCast, we're like the first 8 pages of the Googles. We have been the XboxCast. This has been our regular show. We'll see you all on Xbox Live.
Yes,
goodbye and good night.
And good night.
That's it. We're still streaming. I haven't killed the stream. I just...
Yep, I figured that by the fact that I'm still watching it on YouTube.
Ah, yes, I don't kill the stream. We always chat if anyone's in the chat room. There's like 7 people watching us on Kick, which is cool.
There is.
They always give us abuse right at the beginning. The music time for a change.
Oh, 7 views on Kick, and I can't see how many live on 2 watching now.
Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 at one point that dropped off. I don't know if YouTube does a whole thing if you're quiet, it drops them off though. I don't know if people are coming and going or what.
I don't know. You can jump into the studio and see.
Yeah. So Chili Dog says this music has to change. She doesn't like this music. So Paul is actually the reason we have this music.
Yes.
So if you've got beef with anybody, this is the man you want to bring it with him.
This is music that we actually own the NAMA copyright to. NAMA is the music association thing for Australia and New Zealand for copyrighted music, and we own the rights to it, so that's why we play it. Otherwise, yeah, you'd have to buy actual music and pay for that, and music's expensive.
We don't want to spend money.
No.
Did you buy it or you license it? How does it actually work? Is it like a permanent license?
No, what it was, this was done by a band called Forgiven that was a late 90s Christian rock band in the North Island of New Zealand. They went to Parachute and all that sort of stuff. And I was a big fanboy. I'd go to the practices. I'd play the guitar with them. I'd help sing with them, all that sort of stuff. And then I'd go to all their events and I was basically the gopher, setting up all the equipment, all that sort of rubbish. And when the band sort of went their own ways, they all got married. They all went to different cities.
Got adult
sort of stopped.
jobs.
Yep. They adultified. They had released 2 albums, and they weren't produced by any studio. They self-produced their own album.
Oh, so they owned the product. Yes.
So they owned it outright, and they basically gave me the master copies of the CDs and said, well, we don't have much need of it. We're never going to make money out of it. If you want it for your media work, here you go. You own it now.
That's so cool. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why we use a lot of their music, the intro music for my channel, the exit music for both channels, all done through Forgiven Music.
Now do you feel bad, Tony?
Yeah. I do have other music I have purchased, but the licensing for that is technically for game development. It's not technically for streaming, so it's sort of a grey area.
This music I play, this music here, she doesn't feel bad, she says.
That, I don't know where you got it from. Somebody else gave that to you.
Got it from the buttons on...
if it's for something like that, then I would say you are welcome to stream it. It'll be royalty-free.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's royalty-free. Yeah. It's off the... what do you call it, this software? Stream Deck software.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of music in there. Yeah, and I was like,
royalty-free
really cool.
music is getting a bit better these days, but back when we first started, because I run my own studio, everything I had to do, like I had to pay big bickies every year for an APRA license just so I could play music and all the productions I'd done, which I used to do weddings, video, funerals, that sort of stuff. And the APRA license would only be to play the same music that was played at the time of the live event. And even then it cost me a fortune to do it.
Jeez. Yeah.
So, yeah. Music licensing in the film industry is really, really...
it's a nightmare, yeah. Have you been... So Pixabay is really cool. I go on here. And there's all this random music on here. It's all royalty-free.
Yep. It's starting to get a lot more popular. And I have this piece of software that I had that... I'm loud, sorry.
I was loud. I was deafening myself.
Yeah. No, I used to have a bit of software that basically you choose the theme. You can choose, there were probably 500 different odd songs, and then you'd have tempo, bass,
this is the same.
Drums, that sort of stuff. You just up them up with keyframes and build your own stuff.
This has got like background music, happy music, relaxing music, upbeat music, vlog music. Yep. What that is, beats, energetic, background, cinematic, corporate, sad.
It's starting to get a lot better, and we could probably look at changing the music, but we've been running with this music for so long.
Yeah, I do mess around. Yeah. A few weeks ago, I messed around and played different songs, but yeah.
Everybody complained, no, it sounds different.
Sexy, chill out, hip hop chat. What's cool is I can see the drops coming in, so I can see when it changes the thing. Now,
Yes.
so I can go. Ha ha. Sounds really cool. Yeah. Just messing around, looking at going. Oh, there's tons of stuff out here. Tons of music.
There is. Yeah, it's like artwork. It used to be really hard to get any sort of royalty-free art to put on, and now it's built into my software. I can click on source and I can choose Pixelbase or like 2 other different platforms, do a search, and it will come up with 1,000 things that match that tag, and I can just drop it straight into my screen, and away I go. It's my art. Technically I can use now. So music is changing big time.
Can you sound like a robot?
No, I cannot. I could if I were to get my soundboard back from Napier, but you're probably closer to it than I am. Well, you're definitely closer to it. Yeah, I left my. Cool. You remember our little tiny sound desk we used to use? Our portable one that we could. Yep, that's still sitting in Napier if you ever needed to use it. Still with both mics, both stands, both headsets, everything. Whole kit.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I really need to get it back because I don't know what condition it is since the floods.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Where is it in Napier? Am I still sounding roboty?
No, you're not roboty. My parents' place. They built a little lockup at the back of their place and put all my stuff in there. It technically, their house didn't flood during the cyclone, but Dad did say a few weeks later, all the snails that had been drugged up from the flood were invading and eating the boxes. Everything was kept in.
Oh, no. Okay. But even then, it could just be damp as well in there, not just that.
It could be damp, so the things could be rusted out.
Well, if you want me to go and grab it, I can. I've got space.
I've got space?
I've got a garage with bits and pieces in. I can chuck it in there if you want me to go and grab it.
Could be if you ever needed the sound desk for portable
that
podcasting.
Thing scares me, though.
Good thing is it had a decent battery, so you can get about 10 hours of portable podcasting and recording done on it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I don't know. Myself, because I went to Melbourne last year, I just took my laptop with me and my mic, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
It worked really well, and I could plug all 3 of us plugged our laptops into the mics into the laptop, and it was great. It worked really well. And it can handle
it used to be you could run one mic on a laptop. That was it.
Yes, that's right. And that Unify software is amazing. So you plug in the 3 mics, so you can give everyone different levels.
That's brilliant.
And you just stream from a laptop. So I could sit with my laptop doing the whole podcast, doing Google and everything, and it was incredible.
And here I am like a monkey buying all the expensive stuff.
Buying all this expensive gear. And I've got a decent mic though. I did spend the money on the mic, but the rest of it's all free software basically.
It actually looks like you've got similar to the mic I've got. Just looking at it.
It is. It's the XDM100. It was called.
Okay, no.
So it's
Rode
slightly.
Still?
It's USB still. Yeah, it's still. It's the uprated one that they're the this one here. This one back in the day. It's the uprated version of that.
Oh, yep.
Do you know what? Here I got a free one, a free mic that time.
Oh, nice.
So Rode emailed me and said, as you've been using the Rode software, I'd been paying for the Rode software, which was like $10 a month or something, because I didn't have a Rode red. I had a Rode black. There's 2 Rode Reds that came out. Remember the Rode Reds that came out?
I do, yep.
So I had the Red Black, the old one, plugged into it, and they contacted me and sent me an email saying, hey, as you're using this software, I want to send you a free mic.
Wow.
I was like, this sounds a bit suspicious. Just send you your details. I was like, so I tweeted at them, emailed them and said, hey. And they said, no, it's completely legitimate. And back there, I've got, because I brought this mic anyway, I brought the big mic, the XDM 100. Wow. I got an XDM 50 for free.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, wow, it's incredible, really. Because I was thinking it sounds very suspicious.
Yeah. I do need to contact them.
A dynamic USB mic is.
Yeah. Nice. I didn't think USB mics can... Oh, of course they come in dynamic. My white ones are dynamic USB. Duh.
Have you still got one? I'll sing you what I got. I know you remember at the time. I'll just...
Yeah, no, I've still got the white version of this, which is USB. I had 2 of them. I think I gave one to Charlovsky. and I've got my Rode NT1, which is still having a bit of audio glitches, and I keep saying I have to contact Rode because I'm like 4 years into my 10-year warranty, so I had better do it before I run out of warranty, and I never do. I'm going to run out of warranty before I do it.
Just come on.
I know. I'll try and get it done this year.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the XM100. I'll put a link into OneNote. Not OneNote, into Discord of what it is.
Sweet.
It's cool, Mike. It sounds right. It sounds good.
Oh, it sounds fine. You're sounding crystal clear.
Mm-hmm. And you can't hear anything around it. It does a really nice job of kind of getting rid of all the sounds. Because I have the PC.
The dynamic.
PC's stood beside me and all sorts like stuff happening. But
yeah.
You can't hear it. Yeah. All right, dude. Cool. I think we should get out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging around.
Are we still live streaming?
Yeah. I always have a chat afterwards. It's nice. If there's someone in the talking in there, everyone's been very quiet today. But still got 8 viewers, which is kind of cool.
It's hump day.
It is hump day, yeah.
2 more days and then it's the weekend.
Indeed. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't rain all weekend like last weekend.
It's meant to. We're meant to be 20 degrees tomorrow, 22 degrees on Friday, and then Saturday really strong southerlies and Sunday strong southerlies and
that's
rain.
What we did last weekend.
I know.
It just needs to stop it.
Yes.
Okay, people. Thanks for hanging around.